My name's Bryony Randall. I'm Professor of Modernist Literature and I'm Dean of Graduate Studies in the College of Arts at the University of Glasgow. So the College of Arts comprises all the arts and humanities subjects in the university, and we're split into 4 schools: the School of Critical Studies, the School of Humanities, the School of Cultural and Creative Arts, and the School of Modern Languages and Cultures. And this covers all of the major standard subject areas that you'd expect to find in a world-class university like Glasgow. The College of Arts is based at our main Gilmore Hill campus in the West End of Glasgow. So our students have access to a range of facilities. Of course, our wonderful university library, which holds a number of fascinating special collections that researchers are still uncovering. We have the Hunterian Museum and Art Gallery and their archives, and we work very closely with those institutions so that our postgraduates can make the most of the resources available. And also just over the other side of the park is Kelvin Hall, where the film archive of the National Library of Scotland is held. Again, a very rich resource for many of our postgraduate researchers. All of our postgraduate research students in the College of Arts have at least 2 supervisors, and that's really important. Obviously, if you have an explicitly interdisciplinary project, you need to draw on expertise from a number of different areas. But even if your area of research is quite tightly focused, having a different intellectual approach to one particular area is incredibly valuable and really develops your skills of honing and refining your argument as you develop your academic career.
I've had a great team of 2 supervisors throughout my project who have guided me and helped me develop as a composer, as a researcher, even as a person.
They're always on hand whenever I have questions. We try to meet every 2 weeks, which has been very beneficial, especially when you're doing something new like I am.
Our postgraduate students get obviously intellectual support from their supervisors. They'll have guidance in the research they need to be doing, how they need to be crafting their argument. They also have broader guidance in how to network with academic organisations and individuals beyond the university, so you can really develop your sense of yourself as a research individual with a presence within and beyond the university and indeed across the globe. They also provide guidance on the kind of training that you might need to undertake, whether that's specific training to your project or whether it's wider skills development training that will suit you for whichever career you want to provide. And also supervisors are obviously there to provide an element of pastoral support.
I've been here for all 3 degrees, and one of the main reasons I've stayed here instead of maybe going away was the staff, the research staff and the lecturers.
The graduate school in the College of Arts is designed and has its main purpose the support of our postgraduate research students. So I lead the graduate school and I have a deputy. We're both academics, and then we have a team of our professional services staff. But again, our main overall aim is to foster a sense of community among our postgraduates.
The support from the grad school has been really helpful. Anytime I've ever had any questions, they've always been easy to come to.
They provide lots of support to me, not only on my academic, but also on my lives. Actually, in the first year, I living in Edinburgh, and when I meet them or have the reading group here, I have to travel to more than 1 hour to arrive to the Glasgow. And they suggest me to move to Glasgow, and they help me to find some friends here. They introduce other colleagues to me, makes me feel really warm here.
As an international student, I've really had a good opportunity to meet other people, both international and home students. And we've been able to create a community of friends to be able to go do things.
We have about more than 10 people there, and half of them are Chinese. That makes me so warm, and I feel I just like have a international environment here. But most of Chinese people makes me feel safety and not lonely.
It's part of our role in the graduate school to ensure that our students get all the training they need to succeed in their careers once they've graduated. So we provide a range of training. Some of it is designed to support students in order to succeed in their program. So a lot of training in editing, writing, planning your research so that you can produce the best possible work. but also training in things like public engagement, public speaking, communicating your work more widely, blogging, and other kinds of skills, engaging with different communities outside academia, other skills that are really important if people are thinking about, as many are, a career that is out with the academic sector.
So there's development courses that the Research and Development Office puts on for PGR, so that's been really helpful. As well, the College of Arts has various workshops that they offer for additional skill sets.
There's different kind of training courses that you can do. One I actually did this year that I found to be really useful was the postgraduate leadership program. And there was PhD students from all over the university. And I had kind of signed up for this course to learn about leadership and how I could improve my kind of approach to leadership and management. But I kind of stayed because we ended up with this very nice cohort of people, and it was nice to see them socially. I wouldn't have met them would it not been for this program, because I wouldn't be out socializing with people from vet studies or from medicine or physics or whatever. But it was a great opportunity to come together.
Among the specialist areas of research in the College of Arts, we have a wide range of expertise in the digital humanities, which is, of course, an important and growing area. So, for example, we have the Immersive Experiences Lab, where academics and PGR postgraduate researchers from a range of disciplines work across disciplines, both within and beyond the arts and humanities, to discover all the benefits that might accrue from thinking about various kinds of alternative intelligence or virtual reality, and really bringing their research alive in that way through interdisciplinary working. Among the research centres we have in the College of Arts are the Centre for Cultural Policy Research, the Centre for Gender History, the Cogito Epistemology Research Centre, and the Medical Humanities Research Centre. One of the landmark research projects at the College of Arts in recent years has been the Historical Thesaurus of English, which in 2017 was awarded the Queen's Anniversary Prize. And over the years that project has been going, there have been many PhD students who've worked on that project and contributed to one of the most important contributions to an understanding of the English language that there has been. But also, of course, students just being around a project like that can benefit them from the research that's ongoing and draw that into their own projects.
What I'm doing is very niche, working as a composer, doing a practice research PhD. And obviously I'm here to do that. That's my main focus. But out with that, I'm here to build as many skills and develop as many kind of different threads out with my research as possible. So when I do finally finish, I can leave here knowing I've kind of exhausted all of the different opportunities and training and different projects that I could have done.
So our students go on to careers in a wide range of areas after they've completed their postgraduate degree. Obviously, a number continue in academia and continue their path of teaching and research. But we have students who move to writing of various kinds, successful careers in journalism or in creative writing. Many students move on to careers in politics of various kinds or to the civil service. Lots of postgraduates move to careers in the third sector, supporting social and cultural projects. And also our students often find their ways into careers in the galleries, libraries, archives and museum sector and the heritage sector, where their skills of research and expertise are really valued.
I think Glasgow is an amazing city, and I think live here is really good. The Scottish people are also very friendly. And they always say hello when you're on the street.
Glasgow is a fantastic city to come and study for anyone studying any discipline, but particularly for those in the arts and humanities. I'm not from Glasgow, and when I moved here, I was absolutely blown away by the diversity of its cultural life, the music, the theatre, the cinema. It really has so much to offer. And obviously that makes for a great social life, but it also means that there's so many resources in terms of engaging with what's going on in the city for people who are studying in the arts and humanities.
I really enjoy taking day trips to various historical sites, such as like Dumbarton Castle, Edinburgh Castle, even Bearsden, where there's the Roman fort.
Glasgow's a really great city. I think especially in the context of the arts and music, it's a brilliant city. The city is like alive and there's so much going on in all the different art forms.
Studying for a PhD in the arts and humanities is, of course, a wonderful once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to completely immerse yourself into an area about which you're passionate and in which by the end of the 3 or 4 years you've been studying, you'll be an expert in your field, possibly the most expert person in the world in that particular area. But it's also important to say that a PhD can set you up for a wide range of really exciting exciting careers, whether your aspirations are to continue in academia or to move on to other areas. The skills you develop are really valued by a wide range of employers in possibly quite surprising areas. So if you have any queries or questions about studying for an Arts and Humanities PhD, we're always glad to hear from you at the graduate school. So do drop us a line.